Strawberries are a favorite fruit the world over, and planting them at the right time is key to getting a great crop of strawberries. So today I'd like to share with you how to figure out when is the best time to plant strawberries in your garden. Hello, my name is Lynn, creator of the High Performance Garden System and professional strawberry producer and greenhouse and garden advisor for the Grow Network. And on our farm we grow over 1,700 organic strawberry plants for a CSA, and they love the berries that we produce. So there's 3 things you need to know to get your strawberry plants in at the right time. So get the timing off and you could delay or damage your strawberry crop. So you can get strawberry plants 2 different ways. There's bare root or there's potted and growing. So the bare root plants will be in a dormant state and we're stored in a refrigerator to keep them dormant. So I will go over how to handle potted or bare root strawberries so you can get them in at the right time for your garden. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start by talking about the potted strawberry plants. So you're going to find these at your local nursery. Lots of times they will have a lot of leaves and maybe even flowers and some fruit. And these plants are not dormant, they are already in their growth phase, and they can be easily transplanted into your garden. But I would remove the fruit, the flowers, and all but 3 leaves before planting. So the reason to do this is that the plant will be stressed when you transplant it, and if the plant is trying to grow fruit and flowers, it may not have enough energy to get over the stress of being transplanted, and it might die. So give your plant a chance by removing the extra fruit and flowers and all but 3 of the leaves, and they should get over their transplant shock fairly quickly. And then you can let the fruit and flowers come on the plants as they want. Alright, so for zones 9 and 10, you can put your potted strawberry plants in your garden from October through February. A lot of times in these zones, the strawberry plants will be a cool season annual, meaning that you're going to grow them in the fall, the winter, and the spring, and lots of times these strawberry plants will not make it through the summer heat, and you're going to need to plant a new crop in the fall. Alright, if you're in zones 7 and 8, you can put your potted strawberries in your garden in February through May, and they should fruit in the spring depending on what variety you've chosen, and then they probably will not fruit in the summer heat, and then they will probably fruit again for you in the fall. And there again, this depends on which variety that you've chosen. I would choose an everbearing or a day neutral variety for this region. Alright, zones 5 and 6, you'll be able to plant your potted strawberries in your area from April through June, and they should fruit in the spring depending on what variety you've chosen, and then they probably will not fruit in the summer and will probably fruit again for you in the fall. And there again, it depends on which variety that you've chosen, and I would choose an everbearing or a day neutral variety for this region. For zones 3 and 4, you'll be able to plant your potted strawberries in your area from April to June, and then they should fruit in the spring and the summer depending on what variety that you've chosen. So I would definitely choose an everbearing or a day neutral variety for this region. Now before we get to when to plant the dormant strawberry plants, I want to invite you to learn more about strawberry success in our High Performance Strawberry e-course. So in this course we teach you the 5 things you will want to do to have the highest production of the sweetest berries. So there's a link in the description below if you want to learn more about this, and also an exclusive coupon code just for our YouTube viewers that's in the link below. Now, if you are getting strawberry plants in a dormant state from a mail order catalog, you will have a tighter window to get those plants planted so they will do well. So when the plants arrive, keep them in the fridge until you're ready to plant them, and go ahead and soak in water for 1 hour before you plant them in the ground. Alright, for zones 9 and 10, the best time for you to plant your dormant strawberry plants is October and November. If they have more than 3 leaves or fruit on them, take them off before planting. Now, I would get a day neutral variety and grow it like an annual. Expect fruit about 8 weeks after you put the plants in. Enjoy the fruit until the plants get too hot in the spring, and then they're going to stop fruiting probably sometime in May. And at this point, you could dig up the plants, trim off all the leaves, and put the plants in a plastic bag in the fridge until October, when you could plant them out again. Or you can just buy a new batch of plants in the fall. In zone 7 and 8, I would order the plants so they arrive in February or March. You're going to time it to when the daffodils and tulips are just starting to come up. And you can plant your strawberry plants as soon as you can work that soil. And I would grow a day-neutral variety that would start fruiting 8 weeks after you plant it. You know, it will fruit until the summer gets too hot. Then the plants, they're going to take a break and keep them watered, and then they're going to fruit again in the fall for you if you have the day neutral or ever-bearing plants. In zones 5 and 6, I would have your strawberry plants arrive in April. Get them planted while it is still cool. You know, they can take quite a frost. The day neutral variety will start fruiting 8 weeks and are a wonderful strawberry variety for your area. I live in zone 5, and my berry plants fruit all spring, summer, and fall. And if your area is too hot, they may take a break in the summer heat, but then should come back on again in the fall. Now be sure to mulch the plants to get them through the winter, and then they should come up again in the spring and start fruiting about 8 weeks after they wake up from their winter slumber. All right, in zones 3 and 4, in this area, I would have the plants arrive in May. Day neutral strawberry plants work the best in your area. They should start fruiting by the end of June, and you should get berries until your first hard frost. So I've seen the berries do just fine down to around 28 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once you start getting consistent freezes at night, the blossoms will die, and then the plants will be done making fruit. But be sure to mulch your strawberry plants in so they have a better chance of surviving the winter. And a natural snow load on top of the plants is fine. And I would not pile extra snow on top of them.